Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. I'm going to be doing a budgeting video and just showing you guys how I budget as a young mom that's in school full-time and working full-time. I'm not going to show you guys like exact numbers just for obviously like personal reasons, but I am going to show you guys exactly how I do it, most of the bills that I actually really do have. And yeah, this is just the monthly. I can do another one if you guys want of how I budget each check and any other income that I get. If you want that, just comment down in the section below and let's get right to the video. Okay, so first I just start by writing the month that it is. I don't really have the best handwriting, guys. I'm sorry. I really like for this to be as neat as possible when it comes to this. So we got April. One of the first things that I do is I will write my income for the month at the top corner. And obviously it's going to be like an estimated because I mean you could work more hours, less hours, but I'm just going to write an estimated 2,000. And then I'm going to add another source of income that I get, and I'll just say that's 300 for my other. So that one will just be my main one, and then that's just like another amount of money that I get. So then I always write, this is kind of in the way, I'm working on getting a new planner, but then I just write my check dates. So I have April 5th and the 19th, and then the other is April 1st. Total over here, which would be $2,300. Okay, so first I always write out the bills. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So I always write my bills out that I have first, and then next to it I will write the dates. So then I'll do like, and then towards the bottom I'll do my total monthly. I'll do my cash envelopes. And I'll do my sinking funds. So for the total monthly, 100. Guys, I'm terrible at math. I honestly probably could have done that on my own. So 1,394. So I am just gonna say 1,395. And then for my cash envelopes, I like to do 50, we'll say. And then for my sinking funds, let's just say 200. Then after this I'll do the total of all that stuff. Equals $2,145. So let me explain really quick. So cash envelopes is that I can make a whole nother video if you guys want a video on that. And then the sinking funds, I can also do a whole nother video. But to wrap them up really quick, cash envelopes is basically exactly what it sounds like. I take envelopes and then I label them of what I want in each envelope. So for an example, I don't have any pretty envelopes. I really wish I could get some pretty ones, but it's not really a priority right now. I have gas, necessities, and groceries, and there's another one. I have another one that it just depends on the month of what is inside of it. So in my cash envelopes total between all of them, there should be 550, and then they are split into however much they're split into. And then sinking funds are basically saving funds with like 6 different categories, but it's one fund. So you could put $10 aside every paycheck for traveling, another $30 a month for maybe Christmas that you're saving for, another amount for a birthday. So it could be like $100 a check for Zayd's birthday party. So that is a whole nother thing, like I'll kind of get into, but, oh, sorry guys. So that is my total. And then we have the remaining. Which would be $2,300 minus $2,145. $155 is what I will have left over. So then at the bottom here, I will write to remember. And here it kind of depends on the month. But like if I were to have a birthday party or something coming up, I would write like Zayd's birthday gift, so I can remember whatever remaining money I have to use it towards that. Or for an example, I already paid all my April bills in March, so I like to pay everything 2 weeks before the month that it's due. So I already paid my April electric bill in March, but since I moved out of my apartment halfway through the month, I have a little bit of that month's, it's weird to explain. I have a little bit of electric that I have due that they just sent me on the 23rd of this month. So then I will write, let's just write electric bill for 23, and let's just say it's $100. So then that is something that I want to remember. And if I were to get maybe like a speeding ticket, or there's a fine I need to pay, or a health bill, I would also write that here. So it's not a part of my every month bill, but it's just something that came up that month. And then I'll take the remaining and then I'll add that to the 100, or I'll subtract it. So the 155 minus the 100. So then now my remaining would be $55 for an example. So now with this $55, I would decide what exactly I want to do with it. So say I just have a little more that I could pay off for my credit card bills. So say I'm paying off $125, but I have an amount of $150 on my credit card that needs to be completely paid off. Then I would just write like Capital One, oops, I said Best Buy, but let's just say Capital One, $20. So 55 minus the 20 is 35. And then what if I just want to save the rest of it into another savings? Save remaining. Okay, so then at the top over here, I write equals my first check equals second check equals other. And then let's say I already have a bill paid. Then I write paid right there. Okay. Oh, can you guys see? Sorry. Oh my god. I hope you guys could see that. I'm sorry. So now what I will do is I will start to color code everything. Let's just take all my highlighters out that I have. Cool colors. Cool colors. Okay, that's all I have right now. I'll do pink for my first check. Purple for my second check. And then let's just say other. This is my other source of income. And then if I already paid it, let's do blue. And then this is just my total monthly income. So highlight that. And then the green I always do for money amounts, or like the remaining or whatever. Just do it for the remaining money because that's how much money I have. Other. So this will be the $300 other. Sorry, it might be a little confusing because they're all freaking together. Okay, so that means that would come, the orange stuff that I highlighted, that means that comes from the payment on the April 1st that I get. Let's say I want my first check would be rent. Say I want my first check and my other income for that one. So, okay, I don't know if you guys know, but in the state of Connecticut, technically your rent isn't due until, like, the last day to pay is the 10th of every month. Obviously the due date is the 1st, but you won't get penalized if you pay on the 5th or the 8th or the 9th. So, for an example, just for this specific one, I highlighted rent as pink and orange. Basically, from the other income and then my first check will be coming out of those things is rent. I don't know why I can't freaking explain that correctly. Sorry, I'm messing you guys all up. And then let's say I already paid this. This will be from my first check. Dang. So nothing is really going out of my second check. So then for cash envelopes and my sinking funds will be my, let's just say my second check. And then I just want to highlight the remember one, just so I remember, obviously. Yeah, I think that is actually basically it. I don't know if you guys can see this very well. I'm sorry if that was a little confusing. I can do another one if it was, but I think you guys know what I'm kind of saying. Okay, I'm going to explain this to you guys by using the other income first, because I get that on the 1st of every month. So let's say the $300 other. So when I get that income, I will take out $11 for my Apple Music, my iTunes storage, my insurance, and my gym. So say, let's just do the math to freaking show you guys an actual example. So 300 minus 11 minus 4 minus 14 and minus 40 equals $231. So I will put $231 towards my rent. So since I highlighted rent, half pink and half orange, the $230 will be towards rent. So with my first check, I have $1,100 for rent minus $231 is $869. So then with my first check of the month from my job, I will put $869 of it towards the remainder that was due for rent. And then I will put $50 and I will take the $125 out of that check also towards these bills, and then I pay them right then and there, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then if something's already paid, I will just highlight it so it's like, okay, that's already out of the way. I paid it for this month, don't worry about it until the next month. And then for my second check, I will do my cash envelopes in my sinking funds. So sinking funds, like I told you, is just the savings, and then the cash envelopes is my gas, my groceries, my necessities, diapers, wipes, whatever it is that I have. I like to do my cash envelopes on the same exact date, like every month. For an example, I did it on the 1st of this month, so my gas money is from 4/1 to 4/30. I like to have it monthly, just take a chunk of the money and put them into envelopes. I like to put my receipts here also. That'll be a whole different video with my checks, my like how I budget like each check. So I can do a video on that, but I'll put my receipts inside and then I'll see actually how much money I'm spending on these things so I can actually budget my next month better. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I kind of explained that to you guys well enough. I'm not good at explaining things, but once I do these a little bit more, I'll kind of get used to it. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the family. I will see you in the next video.